Hey everybody, welcome back to the Bazaar. Gonna try some more Vanessa today. You've been having some mild success with her. A couple of gold victories in the bag, so we'll try it out again. Been very aggressive with her lately, just trying to get a bunch of weapons going early on, and this is not a bad way to start that off. Rifle can be pretty solid if you manage to keep it as your only weapon and just make it a little stronger as you go. We'll try that out a little bit, see how things work out. A non-weapon item, certainly a good way to immediately support that. Not exactly interested in maintaining that for very long, but we'll see how we can possibly build around it for the time being. Would love to grab this Toxic Fang early on. I've been so fortunate as to just grab that and build single item around that. If you can just start stacking poison on something like that early on, it gets surprisingly effective. 4-second cooldown is a little slower than I'd like. Probably the rifle's still going to be the foundation for us, but maybe I'll get lucky here. Oh, dang. Baited me into it with the small item. All right, fair enough. JJ's here. Want to just take a look at what he's got to offer.
Profit 10.
Well, this is interesting. Immediately presented with the option to possibly just go with many, many weapons as I had initially planned, although obviously that kind of makes our rifle ineffective. I really do want to buy both of these just because I feel like maybe if I find a way to reload this without it being my only weapon, that could possibly lead us to some kind of fast weapon build. That does stop us, unfortunately, from seeing what else he has to offer, but that feels like an interesting way to go and can at least give us something to be competitive for the first weapon, or for the first fight early on here. I don't really have a lot of gold. I think just getting a small weapon could honestly be a little more beneficial than anything else here, and also might build into what we were talking about earlier. All right, first PvP fight. I kind of like just going for that Katana Cutlass play. I know it's not very strong surface level, and that's because it's not very strong if you look very deep into it either.
It makes this more fun.
Just through and through, kind of weak, but we'll throw it out there and see if it sticks. Any kind of scaling here is obviously going to go pretty hard for us. And that's usually what I'm trying to prioritize these days anyway. I feel like that's kind of the only way to win, honestly, is if you're keeping up with the pace of things, and obviously we're not doing that right now.
Like my crew says at the
Early
bar,
on, though.
Another round.
No harm in a day one loss. Keeps me humble, ideally. Let's see here. Medium items obviously can provide us with some upgrades to these things early on. We got a decent amount of gold right now, so... there's the shark claws, too. That would definitely be something that could work right now.
Oh, the
Let's snag that.
free. I like the exercise.
And then Beach Ball does actually work with Shark Claw right now, too. Does that have some kind of haste effect? No. So maybe you want to pick this up for later as well, just in case I don't find anything else, although I feel like if I got Bolas in there, that would maybe be good enough. But without having another weapon to put into maybe like a 5 medium build with the Shark Claws at some point, I think maybe the Beach Ball's worth picking up right now. But let's just go ahead and see where this takes us for the time being. Don't mind seeing no pain, no gain at this point either. Obviously, losing 30 HP isn't going to be all that big of a deal. Just want to double check that nothing else is going to be any better. And yeah, maybe we'll try gaining some income here. Just trying to make sure there's not anything obvious that I'm missing as far as our current build is concerned. But yeah, I honestly don't mind trying this out with an Escort the Convoy. Obviously, any gold fight could be pretty concerning, but let's roll the dice. I want to see how effective this is going to be. Oh, just kidding. I'll get a free item. Good enough. I really did want to push my luck, didn't I? Let's try it out. No pain, no gain, as the level up declared. I think with Shark Claws, we may have a chance, but it's going to be a race, obviously, with only 300-ish HP. At least, hopefully, we'll get a few coins out of this, but I'm starting to feel a little bit better about things. Yeah, I mean, the way the meters look. Ooh, that was a pretty clutch crit there, too, to match theirs. All right, there we go. Oh, no, that wasn't a crit, was it? That was just flat out damage. Either way,
See that plank?
got the gold win.
Walk it.
I'll take the granola or Gearnola bar for a quick coin there, I guess. Still holding on to the extract for now. Got plenty of inventory space for the time being, I think. Let's go ahead and hit up JJ again.
Let's chat.
Oh, water wheel. I have seen so many good builds pretty heavily centered around water wheel. I don't know. I think I'm going pretty heavily weapon-oriented now. Really still hoping that we can find a way to reload ammo at some point here, too. I think I need to be a little more particular. Let's go ahead and pass on the water wheel for now. A pet rock is decent for the time being. If we just end up going with the bolas and the pet rock,
Do you have to leave already?
that would work out okay. And then cannonball, probably not ideal. Lighter, I guess, is fine, and that gives us a way to use any kind of burn gain that we may find later on.
So, how about this weather where... Oh, you're leaving. That's good.
Pardon me. Yeah. That feels okay. Good use of our resources. Bronze tier skills we can't actually
Don't let my
afford.
youth worry you. The guys who trained me were very old.
Not a lot of value here. Might find a way to haste soon. I certainly would love to prioritize that. First time you use a large item each fight. I think we're maybe going all medium today. And your items gain freeze burn 4 could have some value at some
Pick
point.
that up quickly. Maybe I'm getting better at this.
Might even help us in a PvE situation in the future here. All right. Again, not feeling fantastic, but definitely
I may
feeling
be
better
young
about our
for a
first
captain,
PvP fight.
But I've seen my share of storms. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist.
Ooh, the quick lifesteal katana. More than likely gonna just make mincemeat of us here, especially with that big crit chance. Yeah, I don't think we're making it out of this one.
You fall like
Build's
a
not
boulder.
quite there yet, but we're starting to at least find a foundation. We're finding a footing.
Ah,
But we're probably gonna keep
let's
taking a
restore
couple
the
of
rest
L's
the
early on.
tyrant's gold.
Let's see. Getting a weapon's not a terrible roll of the dice right now. Gaining experience is always nice to just make sure that we get some kind of value out of this. I don't necessarily want to try to build into lighter right now with the burn, so let's see what this gives us. Oh, that is way too late for a Longshin. Or however, I think that's... You know what? I'm going to go with that. Yeah, I'm going to feel more confident in my pronunciations. Even if they're wrong, damn it. Small weapon again. Maybe worth rolling the dice. We only got 5 gold right now. I guess we got a few things we could be selling. I feel like I'm kind of hoarding right now. I mean, we are already leveled up here. I really shouldn't even have this in the lineup, to be honest with you. I definitely feel like we're going to be better off with something like this, even though we're running out of ammo here. Although, you know, yeah, I think I'd maybe rather even do that. And then maybe find some extra burn by happenstance. I really just don't think this is even worth keeping right now, to be honest. And, geez. I guess we'll just go ahead and take the last crate here. I think building toward experience makes a lot of sense right now. Ammo skills are definitely what we're looking for. When you crit with an item, reload another item 1 ammo. Now that is an enabler. When you use an item with ammo, give it plus 5% crit chance for the fight is also pretty solid. But this is definitely what we need as far as being able to eventually get this rifle on the board. I don't know if 10% crit chance is going to be enough to convince me to get it on there now, but I definitely think I should get this at the or for the time being to hopefully make it an option in the future. So let's do this, this. Still, for some reason, hang on to that thing and snag that bad boy. Okay, I think it's eccentric is pretty easy a lot of the time. Especially with a scaling damage build like this, we should be able to get this one pretty simply. I would hope, anyway. So obviously we have no kind of sustain whatsoever here, and that's usually where I end up in these kind of builds, is I'm just going all out on the offense. Pretty glass cannon. Speaking of getting cannon here, yeah, this is starting to seem like it's maybe a little too slow for this. Especially if she's going to be hitting that hard. Yep, there we go. Oh boy, I thought I'd be able to get this one easy. Yeah, we're way further behind than I thought.
It's just one battle.
Yikes.
Plenty more coming.
We need to find some level up damage, or maybe get to the the bronze junk guy, whatever his name is. Curio, I think? Maybe he's just some spare change for now. I think we could. I definitely don't want to sell my rifle, so let's maybe just get a little bit of gold at the moment and then go back to Pip. Sure,
Some
why not?
folks a lot older than me have lived a lot less.
Yeah, I definitely need to take a PvE fight. I think I'm going to be able to actually win next time. Otherwise, we might get in trouble. First time you burn H5, freeze an item for 3 seconds. I mean, that's at least something, so sure, I'll take it.
You've learned all you can from me. See Argenta. She's wonderful.
Yeah, slow start here. Probably not feeling
You
too
should
great about
know,
our
I'm a bit
third
of a
fight
legend
either, but it's
on
going to be a
the
great
mountain.
comeback
Are
story.
you sure? Have you noticed I'm huge?
Once we start actually doing stuff. 440 on the big boy already. All right, so unless I can take him down lickety-split. The freeze was pretty convenient there, but yeah, even with that, with the shielding here, obviously, not looking great for me.
Oh, you've got potential. I bet I'll see you again.
Defeat does not defeat me.
Rough start. And our economy really kind of struggling early on, too. I'm sort of leaning into skills here. Definitely not feeling like, oh, you know, actually, hold on here. Piggies with the plus 2% crit chance is at least a little bit more effective than the lighter right now. Obviously, that freeze was nice, but don't let that fool you. I feel like I should go ahead and... What could we do here? I suppose the katana isn't necessarily contributing that heavily. What if we threw this in right there? And then we're looking at the level up coming up here, so let's just get that out of the way first of all. Anything with crit chance is going to be pretty convincing here. And just getting the plus 5% flat on the rightmost is maybe good enough right now. There we go. No pain, no gain again. Exactly what I wanted to see. So I think the play might be to go ahead and throw the rifle in here. We've got the pet rock as our only friend to be able to get the plus 5% crit chance out of that, assuming the piggles aren't considered a friend, thankfully. Just checking on the other level ups here, and then, yeah, I do think... I mean, obviously it's not feeling like it's going our way so far, but I'm pretty sure the only way to make this work at this point is to lean completely into it. Teaches skills with a high chance of upgrades, so what would we be looking for from that? Nothing that we currently have, so I think we could probably pass on that guy. Let's maybe get a small weapon. I do feel like I need to just try to find ways to get some extra coins here and there. Deadly Crooner, please tell me I can handle this. I'm going to be feeling real sour if I can't get out of here with a dub. I do think we're critting reliably enough already to keep the rifle in the mix. I mean, we're going to have times like this, obviously, where it's just sitting and waiting on the reload, but definitely feels like the most effective option we had at the time, or have had up to this point. It also is kind of starting to feel like we need that rifle damage to even be able to be successful, though. Oh, yeah. This is concerning. Oh, the simultaneous victory. Thank goodness. Yeah, we need to get that crit chance up pronto.
Not even a battle? Maybe a skirmish.
I was thinking I should put the cutlass here because it's got the multicast, but come to think of it, I think it's maybe better to have the katana there because it is going to be, well, I mean, yeah, that's twice every 5 seconds. This is 2.5 times every 5 seconds, so that makes perfect sense. Halidai is fine, I guess. I mean, that does actually maybe scale a little better. Assuming we can build out of the piggles at some point, maybe I should start looking into getting that involved now. Let's maybe just try that immediately. Another skill here, still looking to maybe find ways to boost the crit chance further, although upgrading our items, well, come to think of it, actually, it's not really even that big of a deal, apart from maybe Shark Claws, if everything stays at bronze or silver, because upgrading these things for the most part just bumps their damage up a little bit, so that's not a huge priority for us. Let's just go to Argenta and see if we can find more crit chance.
Let's get rid of it.
Large items get the crit chance, weapons get damage for aquatic items. Stout Fire is always a solid option. When you gain burn, gain 3 regen, and increase your damage in your weapons.
You seem lighter.
Ooh.
I think you had a breakthrough.
Another meeting with C4 here. +1 ammo on the weapons is honestly not bad right now. That's definitely not going to be what we're looking for. First 5 times you use ammo, each fight slow a random item for 1 second. So I think adding the +1 ammo is possibly going to make this a lot more viable immediately. Certainly going to be helpful, at least. I don't know if it's going to just unlock things completely, but maybe it will.
I may be young for a captain, but I've seen my share of storms. We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobody.
Oh, another Treb build. Yeah, we've been seeing a lot of these with Vanessa lately, too, and they make a lot of sense. They are very good, quick burn damage, as you can see. Yeah, I'm looking like I'm toast already here.
Bravery without strength
My God.
is a sword without
Didn't even
blade.
get to spiel about it.
Ah, place to store the rest of the tyrant's gold.
Yet another no pain, no gain here. Could upgrade the Shark Claws to silver. Getting the 6 damage each 4 seconds. I wonder if... I do think no pain, no gain, so long as you're taking it within like the first 5 or 6 days, is usually the best way to go about things, especially if you're doing what I'm doing. We're certainly feeling the pain so far with it. I'd be amazed at this point if we could turn this into anything worthwhile. Let's see. Lost crate, another abandoned chest. I'm still hurting on the cash, obviously, here, so I wouldn't mind that too much. Gives us the experience as well, so that'll help us move along. Small friend could be our pet rock. Let's try it. Narwhal. All right. Oh, man. I think I better go ahead and try my odds with the Gorgon Noble here. At this point, I feel like it's just boom or bust, so we just got to go for the best possible value. Plus, Flame Juggler's probably just going to kill me anyway.
Look into my eyes, little mouse.
This is another one I'd probably consider on the easy side, and I'm hoping that the no pain, no gain is going to make a big enough difference here. Like that, 3 of those at this point that's a significant amount of damage we've been able to add across the board to these weapons. So,
Beat me.
yeah, you can see it right away.
It's over
I love that that one just cuts off.
We barely got our flags up.
Train Spider, that's just going to get us a couple of gold. Not the greatest loot so far from the battles, unfortunately. I really wouldn't mind taking a relax to double my HP for the next combat, just so we can maybe avoid losing 5 more prestige and survive another couple of fights. Working on the docks isn't really going to be all that helpful either. The small items aren't really going to matter. Yeah, this seems like a fine idea. Let's just take this. Yet another no pain, no gain, man. Why not? Let's do it. I'm not even looking at the other stuff at this point. I'm selling, or I'm sending it. Full send. Gold tier items not going to do a lot for us at the moment. Gumballs are honestly fine. Any crit chance gumballs are pretty helpful right now, so let's try this out. Yay, clicking the gumball button. Buy all gumballs button. That's something I'm praying for any kind of future update here. Just buy 10. Why the heck not, right? And wow, yeah, really not rolling well on the crit chance gumballs so far. I guess these plus 10 HP gumballs are honestly making a pretty big difference for us here too. And there we go. I got a couple at the end at least. So up to 27%, 32 on the katana. Not too bad here.
Go ahead.
I feel like if we get into the 30 and 40 range with most of our weapons, we're going to be able to use the rifle reliably enough to make this maybe fast enough to work. But up till that point, I think we're going to be struggling. Got some big burn on us out of the gate on this one, but we got a pretty fragile Vanessa, and finally, as a result, managed to get the dub. Okay, that's looking a little bit better now.
I paint my ship red, but I don't use paint.
She uses markers. She's very creative. I think it's time to clean up here. Let's go ahead and get rid of this stuff we're not really going to be taking advantage of here. Don't need you, don't need you. Probably not going to need you. I don't know why I'm even insisting on keeping this Piggle. Maybe I just think he's cute. Skill time again. I do still think more reliability on the ammo could be nice. Sell a weapon, gain 20 max health is honestly going to be pretty nice. As you can see, our HP is pretty concerning, but I don't know. I'm starting to finally find maybe a shimmer of light, a beacon of hope with this build, and I think the only way to continue to experience that is to continue to go all in with it and try to find more to support it. First time you use a large item, get the crit chance. Your item's going to freeze burn 8. I mean, that's pretty good. If anybody happens to be doing any kind of freeze, I wouldn't mind that too much. Obviously not exactly what we're looking for. There's Curio. I was looking for him earlier. I feel like he's still probably a good way to get things going. I definitely feel like I should have taken that sell a weapon, gain health option now that I'm doing this, but oh well. So all we really need is crit chance. Yeah, and that's exactly where we're going to get it. Very nice. Agility boots will give us a plus 1%. Ooh, Tourist Chariot is always fun, too. Can buy this and then get a couple more, or I guess just the one here. And, oh, man, of course I do this right before I sold all my garbage. Or right after, rather. Anyway. A little extra value out of selling these guys. Sorry, Piggle, we got to get rid of you now, buddy. Reroll this one. And just try to find some more crit chance and damage here.
Sitting there 20 years.
Not bad.
Waiting for you.
Not bad, not bad. Okay.
That's a bargain.
And I think the crit chance should go probably on the katana still. Although I guess the rifle critting is the most helpful, isn't it? It'll be the one scaling the quickest anyway. So, yeah. Let's do that. Keep adding the crit chance right there. Get a little more damage on there, too, and then looking nice. Okay. Oh, I think I did accidentally add the crit chance to the pet rock, didn't I, with the thing earlier? Whoopsie. Oh, well. Let's see here. 10 max health. Why not?
Warms my rusty circuits to see that final.
Why the heck not? Lich? Oof, no chance. Not happening here. Man, I'm still feeling kind of sketchy about just about every PvE fight at the moment, but I do actually believe that this +1 ammo rifle situation is significantly improved and is maybe becoming the enabler we were looking for.
Pathetic. As spineless as a jellyfish.
Power Sander really not the way to go here either. Almost never the way to go, honestly. There's another Relax. Really not a bad idea. Poison skill's not going to help a lot. Tools we've got 0 of on the board, so yeah. Try that again. No pain, no gain this time, but we can go ahead and upgrade that Shark Claws at this point, which feels like a pretty decent way to go about things. Let's do it.
Ooh, the keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
All right, 6 damage per on the Shark Claws now. Colt showing up again here. Snack time, that ain't bad. Better than the cheap chocolate bars anyway. Sure, let's go ahead and snag that. All right. I mean, maybe. Maybe if we get another squishy Vanessa here,
I'm a bit of a legend on Pelago.
might have a shot. Ooh, that's kind of all over the place. They got a rifle of their own here with a little bit of crit chance. I don't think they got nearly enough healing and shielding to make up for their... Yeah, that's a build that's kind of trying to do a little bit of everything, and you know, that's never really going to go well for you.
Bad legs make you predictable. You move in straight lines.
All right, all right. Stringing a couple together here, feeling a little better about things. Furnace not going to do much at the moment. I don't mind working at the docks here and seeing if we can't land upon a lucky little weapon upgrade or so. Yeah, no, that's not going to do it. Okay. Curio again. Probably not a bad idea. Let's try that for a little more crit chance.
I see buried treasure.
More damage. Leftmost slow. Hot spring's not going to matter. I guess we'll take the citrus here.
Reuse everything.
What you got? What you got? Temporary shelter, no good. Magnifying glass. I guess I might as well keep buffing that rifle damage, right? Snag that.
Your part to clean up the bazaar.
Old sword, chocolate bar. Sure, that's 10 health. Come on, it's not even worth it at this point, man. You gotta have standards. You gotta know where to draw the line. Chili Charles. Ugh. Scaling damage. Should have it. Oh, right, yeah, the Frozen Flames here, too. We found the perfect candidate for this quirk. Now we just get to relax just like Chuck over there. Watch him slowly melt away. Thanks for the easy coins, pal. Much obliged. Let's snag a gold hammock from you, too, if you don't mind.
Waste
Ooh,
of
even better.
gunpowder.
Very nice, very nice. Yeah, definitely don't want that in the build, but happy to take the gold from it. Oh, boy. Okay, so without no pain, no gain in the mix, what really are we looking for here? What is the condition with this? When you crit with an item, reload another item plus 1 ammo. We could look for more ammo items. Certainly not committed to Halliday and Pet Rock in the future, so maybe this will yield something good. Harpoon. I don't know about that. That's a little too reliant on the other person not having any, or utilizing any kind of small stuff. Speaking of which, maybe find a Pet Rock upgrade in here. That could still be pretty convenient. Ooh, revolver definitely works. Yeah, I think revolver's maybe going to have to be an immediate swap out here for Halliday. Because I just think more reliable crit, obviously, with the 20% flat out. Although I guess that's not going to have any of our buffs from no pain, no gain so far. That's worthy of consideration, although it's already a higher crit chance than Halliday, so... Yeah, that seems like the way to go. Let's go ahead and grab that.
Yeah, if that doesn't work out for you, come back for a refund.
Star chart kind of tempting right now, too. What would we swap out for that? I don't know. I don't think it's really worthwhile. I think we're going to get enough crit chance going now, or we don't necessarily need to commit a board spot to it. That's kind of the idea behind maybe eventually getting rid of Pet Rock, too. Yeah, none of that's really going to work out. Okay. Let's see. Monster loot's still maybe worth rolling the dice. There's a lot of coin in the bag right now. We could maybe get an upgrade to some medium items here. There we go.
All about moderation.
Ooh. Adjacent items have bonus crit chance and damage bonus equal to their crit chance. Okay. Well, just put some egg, take a bunch of egg, smear it all over my face, because, well, don't I look silly? Reconsidering what I just said moments ago, now that I've seen the swashbuckle, that sort of seems like a fun way to go here, although... Oh, man, what would we end up doing with that? I think it would have to be swapping out Revolver and Pet Rock, right? Which would be immediately 5% less across the board, but 25% more for the things adjacent to it, which we could give the Katana and the Cutlass plus 25% crit chance and plus 25 damage. And, of course, the Cutlass with the double crit damage. Oh, that's so good. That's so good, man. God damn it. Yeah, I got to do that. Absolutely got to do that. That's amazing.
Toss that on my back, and I'll trot it to your door.
And I'm pretty certain I can afford the rifle upgrade as well. So that's starting to feel pretty nice.
Inspire the crew.
That's starting to feel pretty nice there, man. I'm liking this a little bit more. The 48% crit chance on our fastest weapons. Well, you know, most effective anyway. 1 gold at this point. Definitely not going to use that in any future builds here. And yeah, that'll have to do, I think. Good choice to go to the medium shop that time, I think. All right. I feel like this should be pretty good.
We're out to dethrone a king, not to squabble with nobodies.
But I've been
My
wrong
fight
a
isn't
lot,
with
man.
you, but if you insist.
Oh, yeah, well, I mean, it might be. It's just that there's a lot of things that are a lot better, too. Oh, but look at that. Look, this is some quick damage here. If I can get in there with one more. Oh, we were so close. Okay, I think we may be onto something. That was not too
You
bad.
should put it toward nobler use.
And that was a pretty damn good build on the other side, too. Okay, if we can get... I guess at this point, we're looking for any kind of way to boost crit chance or damage on our existing board items. And if we don't have that option, we boost HP. I'm pretty sure that's the way we should go. So if that's the case, we'll go ahead and take 5 free bronze chocolates. Appreciate that. I mean, this could yield something. I definitely still think the best option is to see if we can't find another weapon upgrade here. We are still on bronze. I don't know if you can even find any bronze upgrades on day 8 or further, but maybe it's worth another look here.
But I can help you finish a fight.
Obviously, Treb's pretty tempting, but I don't think we can go that route at this point. Yeah, nothing
All my weapons
doing.
have been tested in battle.
Hmm.
Have you?
Robo Bouncer is going to be a test, but I really do like this build, man. He's got quick damage of his own. Tell you what, a lifesteal enchant would go absolutely nuts right now. If only we could be so lucky. Took down the Robo Bouncer, though. There we go. When you use a weapon, adjacent items gain crit chance. That'd be an incredible quirk for us to get. Pulse Rifle. Multicast with this. Actually, wow, yeah, that could be... damn. I wonder if there's a friend that we could incorporate in with that. We could find a way to make that work. Sharpening Stone. It's okay. I'm kind of tempted to try to go for another ammo item here. I feel like maybe we could improve on the katana or even the shark claws, honestly. If we could find like a cannon or something here. I want to take a chance on it. I don't think the sharpening stone's enough value anymore. Ooh, that's... Well, actually, hold on a second. Ooh. Oh, boy, that's... If we can find a way, that would be... That's just going to be 25% crit for now, unfortunately. But we have the revolver plus that with the big crit chance boost. Oh, we could already do something insane, which is to say, doing this and this. Oh, boy. But then, no, it would probably be a lot more effective if I were to do this instead. And ensure that we're going to get at least a couple of crits going to be able to make the throwing knives worthwhile. Although, obviously, the throwing knives at 10 damage not really give me all that helpful anyway until the Shark Claw scales it up. So, yeah, maybe that's a pipe dream. That doesn't seem like the way to go at the moment. Ah, boy. Okay, let's see. I mean, I was looking for a friend for Pulse Rifle, wasn't I? If I can get Pet Rock with a buddy on its either side. Oh, wait, no, right. Yeah, the only friend thing. So that's not what we need. Let's try for the medium upgrades again, I suppose.
No sale. I want what's right for you.
No, none of those. Yeah, none of those. All right. Well, maybe the repeater, actually. In fact, yeah. Oh, I should have thought about the repeater a little more. That might have been a good way to go. JJ, 12 coins. Could sell this thing still if I wanted to. Again, I don't know. I think temporary boosts, as much as I scoff at them, these can be ways to win days. And at this point, maybe that's what we're looking for. Maybe that's all we need. It is a dually, so I need all the help I can get. Bonus damage might do it. Bonus damage might do in the dually.
But I've seen my share of storms.
Just always anticipating Monitor Lizard and slightly pleased when it's not that, although obviously Dooley's got other ways of winning. You can see that big burst damage coming through there, though. I don't know if it's going to be enough. Yeah, all of our stuff kind of hits at the same time, and if it's not enough, it's not enough. But there we go. Snuck in a couple more hits at the end before we fall into the burn. Thank goodness.
I paint my ship red.
Yeah, the longer we put off the loss of prestige here. Obviously, the enchantment might be something that can bail us out, but I want to try to avoid that for as long as we can. Ah, yeah, still hanging on to a bunch of trash here, aren't I? As per usual. I don't know how I think I'm going to get the Pet Rock in the mix still. This isn't really what we're looking for. Eating contest again is fine. I guess we can just go ahead and grab another 5 of these guys. Get a friend. I mean, now that could... It would have to be outstanding. I don't even know what it would be, honestly, to be good enough to convince me to get this pulse rifle in there. But, I mean, for multicast with a good crit chance and scaling damage, I don't know. It's got to be better than this, right? What is this? It's going to be... Well, the less crit chance, too. That's the thing, is we've done so much investment with no pain, no gain in our initial stuff. And this temporary boost might have been what saved my butt last time, too. I think I might just go ahead and have to take this again. Just to know that I'm going to get some kind of value out of that. Enclave Revenant. Oh, man. Let's try it again. No pain, no gain, right? That poison's going to be tough to deal with, though. We got a lot of damage. We have got a lot of damage. That's... At least there's that, man. You know, like, in builds like this, it can often feel like you don't really have a lot going on until you watch the giant chunks of HP come out of your enemies. And then you realize, oh, we were doing something. We did kind of have a plan.
Already? We barely got our flags up.
Now that's a fun item. Oh, man. Poison equal to your regen every 8 seconds. Oh, if only you could know that you were going to get this. Find ways to build around that. Oh, that could cook. That could really cook. Yet again, with the no pain, no gain option on the board here, it's probably not a bad idea. Only losing 250 HP at this point. That 5% crit chance, man. I mean, obviously the damage becomes a little less significant at this point, but it is on each item, which is pretty damn helpful. And then, yeah, I think the 5% probably going to be worth it for what we're investing in right now. All right, let's see here. Hila's back, and Tel's back. I think we better go ahead and keep trying her.
Welcome in, hon. What can I get you?
There's the repeater again, giving me another chance at this. I had an ammo build like this not too long ago. It had a couple other items with ammo in it that made this far more effective, but this can definitely go places. I just don't think it's the right way to do it right now. Gold harpoon, the pistol sword. There's ammo potential, man. I'm telling you. Don't sleep on the ammo builds.
Real friendly guy.
This is only a taste of the potential here. Well, I mean, don't ignore the results.
I'm a people person, and sometimes I sell stuff.
Captain's wheel, not really what we're looking for. Ice pick is usually not a bad option to fill in a small slot, but probably not here either. Arbalist, another thing that could definitely... That plus the repeater and any kind of good haste activations, that's... You got yourself a stew going.
It's okay. It was nice to see you.
Didn't really get a lot of value out of those last couple of interactions, but hopefully we still got enough out of the temp boost again.
King, not to squabble with nobodies. My fight isn't with you, but if you insist...
Any Vanessa does make me feel a little bit more confident, although obviously lifesteal on their end is going to make things a lot more difficult for us. Yeah, that's going to be rough. Yikes. I think they probably got us cooked here. Didn't have enough burst. Yeah, that's it. I don't think we win those kind of fights even if I've got lifesteal of my own. I think that's just a little bit too effective. I mean, that's fine, I guess, but certainly not what I was looking for. All right, I think... What is really our most effective damage right now? It's got to be Cutlass, right? Yeah. Which really doesn't even feel great. Did that drop its damage? Oh, no, I think it dropped the damage from the Shark Claws damage it had for the fight. Regen equal to your level. Again, at least that's something. I'm beginning to wonder if really the max HP is even making a difference for me now. Try that out. The skills unique to Vanessa might be something for us here. Reduce the cooldown of aquatic items by 20%. First time you crit each fight, freeze an item for 5 seconds. That's not bad. 5-second freeze in fights with Vanessa. That honestly, that might have saved us in the previous fight. Cooldown reduced by 10% is nice and all, but this, I actually think this is huge. Let's take that. Upgrade your leftmost item. I do actually think that putting this up to diamond level is a little bit more valuable than the Shark Claw upgrade here. Let's do that.
The keener the blade, the quicker the fight.
And there we go. Near 80% crit chance on the Radiant Cutlass and Katana. Very nice. Fuck it, Lord Arkin. At this point, why not, right? Let's ball. We're gonna die, but let's have some fun while we go out. I mean, we do really like this Radiant Cutlass situation now, don't we? There was that 5-second freeze, and then, yeah, it's just going to be an easy exit. Nearly enough HP for this kind of fight. I really love his build. I've always loved that build. It's so cool. Artisan Dunes, I guess. I don't even know what to expect at this point. I guess this is going to give us a little extra damage, but yeah, who cares? Ooh, double it. Oh, boy. And Curio, I suppose, has got to be the best option here. Haste, slow, and cooldown items. Maybe we get lucky. It's like an enchanted version of something we already have.
0.5 seconds ago.
When your enemy uses an item, slow it for 1 second. Plus 20% crit chance, reduced cooldown. I mean, you know, I'm beginning to wonder. We have such a high crit chance on these two guys now. What if we just... If I just buy a star chart... You know what? Might as well experiment at this point, right? I'm just going to sell all this stuff, too. Just get rid of all this nonsense. So just throw this in the backpack for now. We grab this guy. What if I throw this over here and do this? We've got the... What is that? Yeah, basically guaranteed crits on the Radiant Cutlass, dealing the double damage, obviously. Missing our scaling damage on the board now, but at this point, are we even concerned about the scaling? I don't think it even matters. In fact, I think it stopped mattering a long time ago, and I shouldn't have been continuing to invest in that. Not that I guess we really found a lot of opportunities to do so, but yeah, 1.6 seconds cooldown on the rifle now is looking really good. In fact, I'm wondering... I wonder if this would be better. The guaranteed crit on the rifle means the rifle always stays loaded. That does mean the katana hits for a lot less, but that's fine. These are the same anyway. One's just got ammo. Yeah, that makes sense. I think this is right. Okay. Well, I'm glad I went here at least, because this does feel like it's maybe got a chance now, as opposed to the thing that I was almost certainly not going to work out.
Underestimate me. It makes this more fun.
We just got to get kills as quickly as we can. Oh, we got the water wheel going on there. Sheesh. Okay, so they're going to be hitting us quick. We're going to be hitting them quick. We just got to cross our fingers that...
Bravery.
Wow. Nope. Not that time. The heavy arbalist does us with one shot.
I am the last daughter of House
Yikes.
Corsina. No defeat can take that from me.
That's an unfortunate journey. No pain, no gain. But sometimes, even with the pain, there is no gain. Hope you enjoyed it anyway. Thanks for watching another run of the Bazaar here. Hopefully we can do a little better next time. Please leave a like on the video if you enjoyed. Appreciate the support. I'll see you in the next one.